Yo, what it do, man? It's your boy, allseeingiris Visuals, back again with another video. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss another upcoming video. Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention the last 24 to 48 hours, but apparently Nikon, yes, Nikon has bought Red. Like, who would have thought? So now this comes to a question that everybody, well, I know that I have, and I know that some other people might have too. Is Nikon ready to step into the cinema camera world? Because if you know about Nikon's been around since the beginning of time, and they made some of the best cameras that we've seen on the market. My personal favorite is the D610 and the D810. I had the opportunity to shoot with these years ago during the beginning of my videography journey. I was in Atlanta. I was working for a company called Made You Look Photography and Film. We would just shoot weddings at these extravagant places. And one of the main cameras that I had the opportunity to work with was the D810, and it was like, bro, I can't believe this type of video footage is coming out of this camera. Like, for a Nikon, I couldn't believe it, because, you know, at the beginning, anytime I seen somebody with a Nikon camera, I always think they gotta be a pro photographer. But that's all I see using Nikon cameras. Like, I've seen once or twice somebody, like, starting out with like a lower model Nikon camera, but majority of the time when I seen somebody with a Nikon camera, yo, they fully rigged out, pro lens, they doing something major. If Nikon enters the cinema market, is it people gonna be geared towards it? Because as I stated, Nikon is usually for, you know, in my opinion, I've seen people use it more for photography than anything else. And if they jump into the cinema camera market with their acquisition of Red, it's like, it could go two ways. It could be a huge hit for Nikon, and it could be a crazy miss for Nikon. Because with the cinema camera world, okay, you know, I mean, of course you got Red, you got the Aris, Blackmagic, Sony, Infinity, and you have Canon. Of course, I don't know how I forgot Canon. That should have been my first thing. But what I see a whole lot of people using, you know, is level to the cinema cameras. You know, Ari is in a class of his own. Like, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you. Red, you will see them all over on productions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got introduced to Red, I started seeing them in music video productions. So that's why I had wanted Red, and I actually bought Red back during the before the pandemic hit. Blackmagic, I got surprised by Blackmagic because I actually bought it as a B cam for my Red, but I found myself shooting more with the Blackmagic camera than the Red camera. I never had the opportunity to dabble with a Sony cinema camera. I think the closest thing I ever got to a Sony cinema camera per se was the Sony a7S III, and that camera is a certified beast. I haven't had the chance to use any of Canon's cinema cameras. If you know my general camera with Canon, I always find myself, if I use them, I always find myself using the 5D Mark II or the Mark III. Like, those are my two favorite cameras out of Canon. And, you know, the list goes on and on. Now, second thing, if they do make a Nikon type cinema camera, would they be gearing towards existing Nikon users? And what I mean by that is, would they still have like the Nikon mounts, especially with the newer Nikon mounts? Would it be like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Would it be like a modular system that, you know, Red customers are already accustomed to, just having the brain of the camera and building it as you go along, or, you know, building it for your type of profession? Would they have different lens mounts available for these cameras? Because with cinema cameras, a whole lot of people, including myself, I got a cinema camera, I'm definitely going with manual lenses. Like, I'll do an episode on that. The huge difference between using a manual lens and a lens made for photography for video on the cinema camera. Would they have PL mounts? I know some people love PL mount lenses, like on big setups. But bro, like, this is going to be a game changer. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If Nikon came out with a cinema camera, would you be geared towards that cinema camera? Do you think it was a good idea for Red to sell to Nikon? I want to hear your opinions in the comments. And that's all I got for today. I'm all seeing Iris Visuals, and I'll see y'all again in the next video.